Alright guys, Red Raw back again with another little video for you. This one I've seen over the last couple of days, and I'd normally come on and say I don't think there's anything in it, or I think it's lazy journalism or nobody credible reporting it. But I've been looking at the sources or where these stories originated from, and apparently they originate from L'Equipe in France, RMC Sport in France. Fabrizio Romano's always mentioned him recently, Sky Sports, ESPN and The Athletic. It's not just Liverpool interested in him. Apparently there's us, Arsenal, Man United, PSG, Bayern Munich, etc. So he is a well sought after player, very good player. And his name is Ayyoub Bouaddi. Now I thought I'd done a video on this player previously, but I can't find it. But I will put the link to his highlights in the video description so you can check him out for yourselves and see what you think. I rate him very highly. I think he's what you call a generational talent. I will also, after I've gone through the normal stuff, I'll give you the strengths, weaknesses or positives, negatives and a bit of a player profile about him as well. Just so to give you a bit more information about him. So I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I do think there might be something in it, although we have got a lot of competition on our hands for him. Anyway, Ayyoub Bouaddi, date of birth 2nd of the 10th, 07, so he's only 18 years of age. He is 1.85 metres tall. His nationality is Moroccan. Played against Brazil last night, or this morning, whatever time it was. Current club is Lille in Ligue 1. Primary position is a central midfielder who can play as a defensive midfielder. He is right-footed, so he's not an out-and-out defensive midfielder, destroyer, what I'd call a 6. I think he's more your McAllister sort of player. And his contract expired on the 30th of the 6th, 29. Now Lille want around, well, minimum of 70 million euros according to the reports I've been seeing, which is about 60 million pounds, which I think is probably a fair valuation. Like I say, generational talent. Yeah, only 18. Not the quickest, but playing in midfield, I don't think you need to be at raw pace like you do in the wings and stuff. So he's got recorded top speed of 29.72 kmh. Now, last season in Ligue 1, he made 30 appearances, didn't get any goals, but got 1 assist. In the Europa League, he made 10 appearances, no goals, no assists. And in the Coupe de France, he made 2 appearances, no goals, no assists, playing a total minutes of 3,153. So he's pretty much played most of the games last season. Now, I was looking at similar, what the class is similar sort of style of player. They're coming up with like your likes of a Vieira back in the day, a young Paul Pogba, and an Adam Wharton style of player. So, yeah, I think he's a very good player. But you'll have to make your own opinions on him and that. Like I say, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I think there is interest there. That's all I will say. I'm not going to go as far as to say that we are talking to the player's agent or anything, because how would I know? I'm just a man in his bedroom who's got a Liverpool channel. I couldn't possibly have any information and stuff. There'll be a lot more people better suited who do this, that'll know, who have got contacts. So listen out for them if they do mention him. But he is one to keep an ear out for, guys. So it's Ayyoub Bouaddi. So we're going to his player profile, including his strengths and weaknesses, or positives, negatives, whichever way you want to take it, basically. So, age 18, born October 2007, club Lille, position central midfielder, can play as defensive midfielder, height is 1.85 metres, or 6'1" in old money. He represents Morocco internationally after previously playing for French youth teams. Bouaddi is widely regarded as one of the most promising midfielders of his generation. Despite his age, he has already accumulated significant first-team experience in Ligue 1 and European competitions, attracting interest from elite clubs across Europe. So his strengths: press resilience and composure. His standout trait is how calm he remains under pressure. He receives the ball in congested areas, uses quick touches and body positioning to evade opponents, and rarely looks rushed. This allows him to help his team play through opposition presses. Football intelligence. Bouaddi reads the game exceptionally well for his age. He anticipates passing lanes, positions himself intelligently, and often recovers possession before danger develops. Coaches and scouts consistently highlight his tactical maturity. Number 3, defensive awareness. He is an all-active ball winner who combines interceptions, recoveries and smart positioning rather than diving into challenges. He often wins possession through anticipation and timing. Versatility. Bouaddi can play as a 6, as a deep line playmaker, in a double pivot and as a box-to-box midfielder. In my personal opinion, for what it's worth, I think his best position is a box-to-box midfielder, but it's just my opinion, and like I say, everybody's got one. It's like arseholes. His adaptability makes him valuable in different tactical systems. Number 5, ball carrying and mobility. Although not an explosive dribbler, he covers ground well and advances play through controlled carries. His long stride and agility help him escape pressure and transition the ball forward. Number 6, physical potential. At 6'1", with good athleticism, he possesses the frame to become a dominant midfielder once he fully matures physically. Now moving into the negatives or weaknesses. Number 1, progressive passing. This is probably the biggest area for development. While he is a safe and accurate passer, he does not consistently break lines or create chances with ambitious forward passes. He currently functions more as a stabiliser than a creative conductor. Number 2, final third impact. His goals and assists remain low. He contributes heavily in possession and defensive phases, but is not yet a midfielder who regularly produces decisive attacking actions. Number 3, physical strength. Despite his height, he is still a relatively lean frame and can be outmuscled by stronger senior opponents. Added muscle should improve his effectiveness in duels. Number 4, aerial ability. For a player of his size, his heading and aerial duel success are not yet strengths. This is an area where he can improve considerably. Number 5, youth-related inconsistency. Like most teenage midfielders, he occasionally makes overly ambitious decisions or loses concentration. These moments are relatively rare but still present. Playing style comparison. His profile combines elements of Rodri, which is his positional intelligence and control, Sergio Busquets, anticipation and composure, Adrien Rabiot, long striding ball carrying and physical profile. There are stylistic comparisons. These are stylistic comparisons, not predictions of eventual level. Also has similarities to Vieira and a young Paul Pogba and even an Adam Wharton type player. So his overall assessment: current level, high level League One midfielder with elite potential. Ceiling: and complete Champions League level number 6 or 8, capable of controlling games through intelligent positioning and possession play. Main development areas: progressive passing, chance creation, physical strength and aerial dominance. If those improve, Bouaddi has the tools to become one of Europe's premier midfielders over the next 5 years. So yeah, he is a player I really do rate, and I wouldn't be upset if we did sign him. But like I say, if I had to guess, if I had to put money on it, I'd say he probably goes to PSG. And that's probably why we're hearing the likes of Zaire Emery potentially being available maybe. But maybe that's me just putting 2 and 2 together. I hope we do go in for him. I hope we can turn his head and get him in the club. I think he'd be a fantastic addition. And also allows us to move McAllister on and recoup some of the money. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, guys. I say it all the time. Do leave me a comment. It does give me the motivation to carry on making content for you. There's not much about really that's worth talking about, hence the lack of videos. But like I always say, if there's something I think you want to know, I'll say it and make videos on it. But I'm not just going to make videos for the sake of it. Not who I am, not my style. If you haven't done so already, would you please consider subscribing? I really appreciate all of you that have subscribed, that do interact with the channel by watching my videos, leaving me comments, liking, sharing and hyping the videos. If you can do that for me, that'd be great. So yeah, hopefully I will catch you on the next one. But for now, Red Raw and out.